It's kind of ironic that my last video was me calling out a streamer for letting his friend get humiliated just for content. And here I am again, critiquing someone else who's putting content above everything else. Hold on, let me grab a drink. Okay, much better. But honestly, that's what the internet has turned into lately. People chasing clout and careers in content creation, even if it means hurting or embarrassing others. And in this situation, this woman did it at the cost of her own son. On top of that, she just had to sprinkle in some homophobia, and I'm really tired of seeing that. Especially as a black kid, I've seen homophobia everywhere. I've pushed boundaries, done whatever I want, and people have called me gay just for painting my nails. But let's be real, you gotta have a little zest to pull it off anyway. Still, it gets annoying. We seriously need to talk about how black parents worry more about who their kid might like, rather than worrying about the harmful people they're raising. But I'll stop rambling. Y'all already know I'm the hood Socrates, so let's comment for the algorithm. The person in today's video goes by Candy Cream on TikTok, and she calls herself a semi-single mom, since she co-parents with her son's father. Her page is usually normal until she posted footage of herself attacking someone her son snuck into the house. And honestly, the situation is weird for a few reasons. The age of the person who was snuck in, the possible homophobia behind her reaction, and the fact that she posted all of this online. Also, she never contacted the police. All the videos are deleted now, but I downloaded everything, and people re-uploaded them on Twitter anyway, so it's still out there. Let's look at some of the footage we have.
Why the table fall? Why was that shit fall? Who just left up out of my motherfucking house?
Nobody's in there.
Who just left up out of here?
Nobody's in the house.
Get your motherfucking...
I'm sorry.
Get out! Get your... Get your...
Okay.
Get my house. Get your... out my house, nigga.
You can hear the guy her son brought in, apologizing while she chases him out and hits him with a bat. And there's a lot to break down. First, she keeps insisting this is a grown man, but honestly, I'm not convinced. She hasn't given any proof of his age. No number, no confirmation, just he's grown. The implication is that he's way older than her 17-year-old son, but even then, her reaction makes sense if we're assuming he really is an adult. She's a woman alone in the house with her kid, and if an older man was really sneaking in, I can see why she'd grab a bat. That's her protecting herself and her home. And the fact he was snuck in means he wasn't even invited.
So under castle law, technically she can do that.
She also shows footage of him outside their house, as proof he's grown, but am I crazy? Or does he not even look that old? I'm 6'4", and people think I'm older just because I'm tall and have facial hair. Doesn't mean I'm some grown adult. I'm still a teenager. The reason I'm questioning her so much is because her reaction feels like it's coming from homophobia more than fear. Right after she kicks that guy out, she turns to her son and listen to what she says.
You playing? You playing? You still doing that tight shit? Why that nigga in here? Why that nigga in here? Why that nigga in here? Why?
She says, "You're still doing that gay _ sell to me?" It sounds like the issue wasn't just someone sneaking in. It was that her son snuck in a boy. And based on her wording, it sounds like they've had arguments about his sexuality before. It just feels like she's using the grown man angle to cover up the real issue, her homophobia. Because if your child is gay, why are you speaking to them with that kind of disgust? If that's how she talks to him, of course he's sneaking around. And if your first instinct is to hit your kid with a weapon when you see something you don't like, that's a huge problem. Then there's the whole police situation, or lack of one. If she was really terrified, why didn't she call the cops? Why is this on TikTok instead? Let's look at her 3 response videos. The first 2 are deleted, but I downloaded them.
I'm gonna just say this, for the people that are saying, I could go to jail, I could be arrested, oh, why you beat him with a bat? What is you talking about? Ain't nobody coming in here unannounced, okay? Ain't nobody coming in here. I don't give a fuck how old you are. You're not coming up in here. And he's still in school.
I'm not gonna lie, this woman just rambles and avoids the actual criticism. Her points don't connect. I understand defending yourself against someone you think is an intruder, especially as a woman alone with a child. But people were calling her out because she hit her son with a bat and hasn't provided any proof that the other guy was grown. All we see is her hitting a guy who was apologizing, and then hitting her son while saying homophobic things, so it's hard to take her explanation seriously. The second video is even weirder. The way she talks makes it sound like she's trying to explain the origin of her son being gay, which is wild. Let me just play a piece of it.
He always goes with his dad, like I said in the previous video, holidays, every other weekend, and during the summer months. Did not start with me, okay? It did not start with me. It did not start in my home. It started over the summer, back between the age of 12 and 14. Boom. I get a text message. while I'm at work from one of his summer friends in Dad's neighborhood, okay? So I call Dad and I tell him, your son friend from your neighborhood, you know, your neighbors, their son texted me and then he sent some pictures of our son. And we need to talk to his parents.
I know these clips are chopped up, but she rambles for 4 straight minutes. She never addresses hitting her son with a bat, but the underlying message seems clear. She's blaming her son's father, saying his boy crush started with him. I don't have screenshots, but based on her deleted comments, it sounds like her relationship with the father is strained. She mentioned he's too busy with his new wife. If my interpretation is right, she's basically blaming the dad for making her son gay. That's a negative, harmful implication. She recently posted one more TikTok, but all she really does is repeat herself. She loves her son, and she stands by what she said.
I am a private person. Always have been, right? Unless you just really know me. And for the people that know me, that live in my city, that don't with me, don't talk to me, I don't hang with you, I don't with you, why you on my page? Why you on my page? Being nosy. Like, tend to your own motherfucking business.
Alright, so here's the thing, Miss Candy Cream, you put all of this online. I'm not saying people should harass you, but you can't post your son's personal business on TikTok, and then try to act private afterward. You can't throw stones and then hide your hands. I don't think you meant for things to go this far, but you did hit your son, so backlash was guaranteed. If you didn't want people judging your parenting, you shouldn't have uploaded it.
If it was a girl, it would have been like that. I would have broke her motherfucking face too. I don't give a You're not gonna come in here and be in my child room either. Before you get pregnant, dumb hoe. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do it.
That's honestly alarming. I can't tell her how to run her household, but saying something like that online is wild. And I may not be a parent, but you can't say things like that and expect people not to react. Even though she claims she would have reacted the same if it were a girl. The language she used and the violence she showed makes me doubt that. Anyway, my opinion is this. She needs to get off social media, reflect a little, maybe stop hitting her son with a bat, and definitely stop posting everything, because people are angry and they're not letting it go. That's all I have to say. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. Y'all be blessed. I'm out of here. Bye bye.